Thank you for joining us here this morning. Our top focus: two soldiers were killed in action during a fierce gun battle with terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. A soldier and two civilians were also injured in the crossfire. Based on specific intelligence inputs, a joint operation involving the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police and the CRPF was launched in the Kokernag area of Anantnag district. Now, terrorists targeted the army patrol while they were carrying out an anti-terror operation in the forest. There has also been an increase in terror attacks in the Jammu region, especially in the last few months. These attacks also come ahead of polls in Jammu and Kashmir. However, this is the second major encounter in Kokernag in the last 1 year. In September 2023, a commanding officer, a major and a deputy SI of the police were among the personnel killed during a gun battle with terrorists in the Kokernag forest. Yawar Bhatt, my colleague, joins me for more. Yawar, as far as this is concerned, of course, it's unfortunate news. What we're given to understand is that 2 army personnel have lost their lives while 3 have been injured. Having said that, is the encounter still underway? Are there challenges for the armed forces at the moment?
Well, exactly as of now, the search operation is still intact in the dense forest of the Kokernag, given the understanding of the fact is that terrain is too rough and tough, and many of the challenges are erupting there. One is the huge terrain, the boulders are there, and this is a very tricky track. The security forces have to ensure that there would be no additional casualty from this side. Already, the security forces, they lost 2 of their brave Jawans, 3 are still injured. They are being treated at the Army Base Hospital in Srinagar. In fact, 2 people have also sustained injuries. However, the Army said that the terror anti-fintech of these civilians have been established. They were linked with these militants. Now remember that there has been the continuous operation that's going on there. Pertinent to mention here is that this encounter comes barely a day after when the ECI is going to hold the Lobby to Security Review meeting in the New Delhi in coming days, and after that there will be the poll announcement on the track. So somehow we are witnessing that first it was the Jammu range where the security was a concern. Now the Anantnag operation has once again raised the security concern all across. Now, as of now, these militants might have come from the Doda and the Kishtwar range, as the PRO defense based in Srinagar yesterday said that this was the area linked to these Peer Panjal and Chenab range. So somehow it's a tricky operation for the security forces. It is merely seconding or the fact about the topography and the demographics of that particular place. But as of now, the search operation is still intact. Back to you.
Right. In fact, Yawar, as you point that out, this has been a cause of concern in terms of the fact that the area has looked at an increase in terror attacks, especially given we're also looking at the timing of this with the polls around the corner.
Well, exactly. The polls are on the corner, and there will be the collaborative security meet in the New Delhi with the ECI. So somehow we are witnessing that this encounter is taking place. Second point is that this encounter came in the light at that particular place where last year, September, the army lost 2 of its top officers. One was the colonel, one was the major, and the Jammu police lost one of his braveheart, the DSP Humayun. This was the same, terrain, same location, same village, but that operation rattles for over 3 days, and then search operation takes place for over more 3 days. So over in 7 days operation, the security forces then killed top LET commander. So this is the same terrain where this operation is still intact in the area. Now consider that when that operation takes 7 days long, how far this operation will have to go, because the terrain is too rough in these dense forests.
Right, Yawar. Thank you very much for getting us those details. But for the moment, we leave it at that. But as we continue to track this, let's also show you this ground report that was filed in by my colleague Sahil.
Anti-terror operation continues in South Kashmir's Kokernag. We are reporting from the same location where this operation is underway. So far, 2 army soldiers were killed in action. 3 others are injured. Due to indiscriminate firing by the terrorists, 2 civilians have also suffered bullet injuries, and all those injured are availing treatment at Army's base hospital in Srinagar. Now, additional troops are rushing towards the encounter spot, and there are operational challenges for the security forces. This operation basically started yesterday. There was specific intelligence inputs with security agencies about the movement of terrorists from Doda towards the Anantnag region, and that's what after in fact acting on those intelligence inputs, security forces started initiating coordinated search operations in Kokernag forest area. Gagar Mandu is the area where this operation is taking place, which is around 10,000 in fact feet above the sea level, the high altitude forest area where this operation is taking place. Indian Army has said that the terrorists who were basically trapped in this spot in this operation have in fact shifted from Doda to towards Anantnag, towards Kokernag forests. They were involved in multiple terror incidents that took place in Kishtwar and Doda region.